you're 18 to get around punishment for your ancestors, you're dead wrong.
Right.
And you reaping the benefits of that. You love the fact that they did what they did, which is why you can live a comfortable life today. You love it, because you ain't gonna give it up. Go buy and pay off a home with 6 bathrooms, six beds, pool, all that. Make a nice fancy garden in the back or whatever, and then sign those papers over to a Jake. You're not gonna do that.
Right.
You reaping the benefits. So yes, you gotta pay. And y'all still punishing us to this day.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna be 100% justified when we put our foot up y'all asses. Right. 100%.
Because there's no such thing as hell.
Right.
Because you'll talk about slavery. Oh, but don't you think they're paying for it now? No. They're here right now. There is no hell, because you want to get away, right? So you try to say, oh, they're already paying for it. There's no such thing as hell. The son shall not punish for the father. I'm straight. No. All the y'all are going to be judged. All you nations.
Right. Right. If I can say, hey, a ass whooping that's deserved hurt worse than an ass whooping that's not deserved. You know?
So, okay. You got that.
And you Edomites, you deserve a foot up y'all ass.
Yep. Deserve it. 14 and 13. These false pastors, the false sheep, like we were saying, they mainly teach one thing: peace and prosperity. Now, if that's the case, then that's the case. But not everything is all peaches and cream. The Lord spoke of wars, pestilence, famines. Spoke of time of Jacob's trouble. Those of you who don't want to listen is just going to write that off as not in my lifetime.
So that.
What's the reality? You know? That there is times of trouble, evil, and pestilence.
This is Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 13. Then said I, O Lord, Yahweh, behold, the prophets say unto them, ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you assured peace in this place.
And who's saying that? Every pastor on the block is saying that. You shall have assured peace in this place. Because Jeremiah getting told from the Heavenly Father one thing, but he said, wait a minute, Lord, your people, your sheep, your shepherds, they're saying the opposite. Go ahead.
Then, verse 14, then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name.
So you're going to have prophets who are going to lie. And yes, they are going to have the most fancy garment. They're going to sit in the most high seat. They're going to have these eloquent, extravagant videos. Yep. They're going to have night at the Apollo Passovers.
The damn sharpest, crispiest line that you can make.
The most expensive fabric, clothes from head to toe. They're gonna have the largest following. You know they're gonna have women in there. Yeah. Yes, they are going to be the ones to deceive you. Because they're telling you one thing: peace and prosperity in the land. And yes, you got Israelites, and that's what I'm really talking about. Israelites who claim that they Israel, following down that same path. They prophesy lies.
Right.
Continuing on in verse 14, I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart.
A false vision. What's false? What's a false vision? And America's gonna bounce back. That there's a pandemic. That's fake. But you've all been played. Okay. That the world, the people who run this place want things to go back to normal. Things will never go back to normal. They're gonna lock you down again. Okay? They want to put you in chains, and it's gonna be by digital. Is it blinking, or did it cut off?
Oh, it's got the
line.
Yeah.
They want to put you in chains by the way of that digital chip, make you all servants and slaves. And they're gonna cut off your methods of getting food and water. They're gonna try their hardest to cut your natural way of getting food and water. And you need that as in the flesh. They want to be guys over you. That's a time of trouble. The natural mind doesn't want to think of such things. It's like the mind of a woman. They don't want to ever think of evil, ever. They just can't even imagine. They the most fearful. Their main instinct is survival. That's why if it's a damn snowstorm, it's gonna be on the weekend, and the grocery stack's gonna be packed. Grocery store's gonna be packed, full of all women, man. Getting a hoard of ice, getting a hoard of everything. They just can't imagine, okay, what if? So the times of evil are coming. And here's what the Lord said about the people who follow them. See, you guys think just because you listen to them, you're excluded. You're not. You wanna know why? Because the Lord is giving you the warning. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Therefore thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of
And
Jerusalem.
the people whom they prophesy, the people who listen to them, the people who heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Itching means pleasant to hear. And the people who prophesy that listen to them, that follow them. Followers of these Israelite groups that say there is no Jacob's trouble. The mark of the beast isn't the chip. Go ahead.
Because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them.
Read that from
And the from 15 or 16. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem, because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them.
So you see the people who listen to them, who said, I'm a follower of Joel Osteen,